Mike. Just tough performance. A lot of time in stoppage time. Seemed like you guys were almost there with the way it kind of come together, but another heartbreaker, kind of a tough way to end this 3-week stretch. Curious how you're feeling at this point.
Yeah, I mean, right now, just emotionally, yeah, it's a tough loss, obviously, because I felt we deserved, to come out of here with points. Our expected goals was 1.73, 177, almost double theirs. We created enough opportunities, and you have to finish your chances. If you don't finish your chances on the road against a good team, and then you put yourself in difficult moments. I thought that the team played really well. The changes they came in performed well. We brought good energy, and that's in the end, I think that's just whether it's 12 minutes, 15 minutes. It's you stop thinking that the ball is ours, and they play a quick throw in, and we give up the second goal. So managing the game late in the games, we have to improve that. And obviously, it's really frustrating because, again, this is a game that we should walk away with points and not. But it was a good performance from the team, so I'm really happy about that. It really hurts because we walk away again empty-handed. So that's a tough one, especially with the performance we put there tonight.
Hey, Coach Alex Calabrese, MR97 Media. First 3 games this season, again, 3 of the toughest fixtures you'll have all season. You were competitive in all 3 games. How do you feel overall, even though you just got 1 point from 9?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I can say that, but it's easy for me to say. But it's all about the results. It's early in the season, and again, I think when you look at all 3 games, I think all 3 games we should have walked away with points. I go back to the Philly game, should have walked away possibly with 3. The Cincy game was tough given the late goal from a set piece. We didn't create enough opportunities like we did tonight on the road. So this is really a tough one. So there's no easy games. Obviously, I said I think playing some of the better teams, I think it's going to make us better. But we need to get results and we need to get points because that builds confidence within the group. Performances like this, it does. But then in the end, there's a disappointment. I think that the guys in there really, I think it's a disappointment because they understand again that we left points on the table. So that's a tough one. I think we're growing as a team. Like I said before, with 7 new players, I think it takes time to I think get everyone on the same page on the team. But the way they competed, the way they played, yes, of course we can be better at times. But we created enough today to put the game away and get points. So in the end of 3 games, to have 1 point, of course we're not happy. I don't care who we play, So, we got to continue to have this kind of mentality and attitude, and now we got to get results. There's nothing else you can say. I can say all the right things, but in the end, it's about W's.
Tobias made his debut tonight, plays 90 minutes. Never an easy place to make a debut, nevertheless, over 100 minutes. How do you think he fared?
I think he was good. I think he was good. I think moments you can see it's his composure on the ball, especially we needed that today against a team. We needed to be good with the ball. I think he's been working extremely hard. We took our time with him, obviously because, I think he's also going to get stronger, better within every game. I thought he had a good performance.
Hugo didn't score tonight. It wasn't his night, but he did have some chances, unlike in the last 2 games. Does that make you optimistic?
Yeah, we need to give our striker chances. Tonight he did. They didn't go in, but I think he's got the mentality that the next opportunity, he worked extremely hard. So we needed at points at the changes that we made, we needed to bring fresh legs, and I rely on the team. That's the most important thing, is that when it could be enough night for guys, not everyone's going to play, super every game. That's why you rely on the team. I felt the guys that came in, obviously Chris, he came in and you can tell, that I think he needs games to get his sharpness, but I had no problem putting him in, I think Hugo, we got to continue. Today he did have his chances, and I'm sure he's going to be thinking that he should have put one in the back of the net. We know that because that's the mentality he has. But I think if we give him enough opportunities like that, he's going to find the back of the net.
One more.
last
Yes.
Yeah, going back to the 12 minutes, we saw you talking with the refs at the end. I know it's still the replacement refs. What were your
Yeah.
thoughts on that decision? What was
No,
the conversation
I
like?
felt there was a lot of time. I always keep time on my watch to see when there's an injury, when they come in. I know their goals. Normally it's 30 seconds, but for me, I felt that 12 minutes was long. I would have thought 10 minutes was long. If you would have put 8 minutes, I would have said, okay, 6 to 8 minutes. But 12 minutes for me was long. I'm not going to argue. They call it. I keep my own time. In the end of the day, we have to manage the game better. It was in our hands to get a result, and then we stopped on one play. They make a quick throw in, and then we pay the price. So, at the end of the day, we have to manage games better late in the game. And there's 2 games now with Philly, and this one that we dropped points. And I would say all 3.